So the next thing we want to talk about quickly is blood indices. Blood indices. Red cell indices are derived, or blood indices are derived from calculations that include the red blood cell count, the hemoglobin content of the blood, and PCV of the blood, that is packed cell volume of the blood. Red blood cell indices, blood indices can be derived from calculations that involve red blood cell counts, hemoglobin content of the blood, and packed cell volume of the blood, also known as Hematocrite. Alright? Hematocrite. Hematocrite is another word for PCV. That is packed cell volume. Good. So we want to look at the meaning of packed cell volume, red blood cell count, and hemoglobin content of the blood before we now dive into blood indices proper. So what is packed cell volume or hematocrit? Who knows? What is packed cell volume or hematocrit? Just a simple definition. Okay, packed cell volume is defined as the volume of red blood cell expressed in percentage. It is the volume of red blood cell expressed in percentage. I repeat, packed cell volume is the volume of red blood cell expressed in percentage. In males, the normal PCV falls between 40 to 45%, whereas in females it is 38 to 42% on the average. Packed cell volume is 45%. A healthy human being. So normal value is 45%. Alright? The packed cell volume can increase in cases such as polycythemia. What is polycythemia? What is polycythemia? That is increase in red blood cell count. Polycythemia. It can also increase during dehydration. Okay? And in some other clinical conditions as highlighted on the slide. But when there is a decrease in packed cell volume, it may indicate anemia, cirrhosis of the liver. It also decreases during pregnancy in females, and then in hemorrhage due to ectopic pregnancy. The PCV decreases. We are going to look at anemia in details in this class. Alright? Importance of PCV. Number 8, it can help in the diagnosis and treatment of anemia. It can also help, number B, in the diagnosis and treatment of polycythemia. It also helps to determine the extent of dehydration and recovery from dehydration after treatment. PCV can also help in decision of blood transfusion. So these are some of the significance of PCV. Okay, red blood cell counts. What is red blood cell count? Red blood cell count simply refers to the number of red cells in the blood. Remember that the blood contains cells, which are erythrocytes, leukocytes, and thrombocytes. So when you talk about red blood cell count, it simply means the number of red blood cells in a whole blood. Maybe you take 100 units of blood from a patient, and you want to determine the number of red blood cells in that 100 units of blood. I said PCV is the volume of blood, the volume of red blood cell expressed in percentage. There are two different things. Red blood cell is the number. Number is different from volume. So you must note these differences. What is the normal red blood cell in males and females? Yes? In males. What? 40 to 45%. In males, you are very, what's the name? You're very wrong. What is normal red blood cell in a healthy male adult? 42 to 45%. What's the name? I want to give someone Christmas gifts today. Who will take my Christmas gift? Paul, right? Paul, you are very wrong. What is the normal red blood cell in a healthy male adult? Yes? Between 40 to 45%. What's the name? Ajia? Isaac. Isaac is Very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. What is the normal red blood cell in male? Yes? 5.4 to 5.5 million per cubic millimeter. What's the name? Supermarkets. Mesoma, you are very, very, very. We told you she's correct. She's correct. Now, you need to know a difference between red blood cell and PCV. Some of you just like Paul and Co. What you are telling me is PCV, part cell volume. Whereas we treated erythrocytes in the last class and I gave you normal values for both males and females. Simple things like this can fail you in the exam. Anyways, I said red blood cell count is the number of red blood cell in the blood. The number, you count the number of red cells. Look, there's a machine that can do that in the laboratory. So when the blood is taken, we can count the number of red blood cells in whether 10 mils or 20 mils of blood that has been withdrawn from your body. So the number of red blood cells in the blood, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that. So in males, normal red blood cell count is 5.4 to 5.5 millions per cubic millimeter of blood. In females, it is what? 4.8 to 5.0 millions per cubic millimeters of blood. Now, the red blood cell count can increase under physiological and pathological variations. It can increase in cases of polycythemia. Increase in red blood cell count will result in polycythemia. Decrease will result in what? Decrease will result in what? Anemia. Is polycythemia physiological or pathological? Polycythemia. There's what we call blood doping. Have you heard of that? Blood doping. The athletes do this a lot. Blood doping. Like you go, take syringe, insert it to your veins, and then you withdraw large amounts of blood from your body. That process can lead to stimulation of the erythropoiesis and hematopoiesis, causing increase in red blood cell count and the blood volume. And then it helps them to be agile, to be able to, perform their the exercise without getting tired is it? Blood doping. So you go and look at that. Anyways, we shall come to that. And an increase in red blood cell under pathological variation can lead to polycythemia. Polycythemia is either primary or secondary. We are going to treat that later on in this class. Decrease is anemia. So there are other variations, both physiological and pathological, that can cause increase or decrease in red blood cell counts. So hold that thought. Alright. Let's dive into blood cell indices proper. Red blood cell indices. We define red blood cell indices as calculations derived from red blood cell counts, the PCV, and hemoglobin concentration. There are three main types of red blood cell indices. You have the mean corpuscular hemoglobin, the mean corpuscular hemoglobin, and then you have the mean corpuscular volume. Then you have the mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration. These are the three key blood cell indices. And we are going to treat them one after the other. Anyways, there are others like the RODW. You have RODW. What does that mean? Red cell distribution weight. Red cell distribution weight. Anyways, let's begin with the first one. Mean corpuscular hemoglobin. The mean corpuscular hemoglobin refers to the amount of hemoglobin in average red blood cell. Alright? Mean corpuscular hemoglobin is the amount of hemoglobin in red blood cell. The normal range is between 27 to 32 picogram. Alright? Normal range of mean corpuscular hemoglobin is 27 to 32 picogram. Mathematically, are we writing mathematically? Mean corpuscular hemoglobin is equal to hemoglobin in gram per TL over red blood count in million times 10. So the mathematical representation of mean corpuscular hemoglobin is Hb over RBC times 10. So let's solve a little mathematics. What is the normal hemoglobin concentration in male? Yes? What is the normal hemoglobin concentration in male? What? 13 to 15. Let's take 15 gram per BL. Alright? And then what is normal red blood cell count in male? 5 points. Let's take 5 million times 10. Alright, solve that mathematics and tell me your answer. If hemoglobin concentration is 15 gram per ml and red blood cell count is 5. What? 30. You got 30. Okay. It means that the main corpuscular hemoglobin is 30 watts. What's the unit? Oh my God. What's the normal range for main corpuscular hemoglobin? 27 to 1? 32 watts picogram, right? So if you have 30, is that normal or abnormal? What? Normal. So it falls within the physiological range. So you have 30 pg. Okay, going forward. Low mean corpuscular hemoglobin values are found in microcytic hypochromic anemias. I said low main corpuscular hemoglobin values are found in microcytic hypochromic anemias. It could also be found It could also be found when the red cells It could also be found when the red cells are microcytic. Which means when the red cells are small. Alright? When you talk about microcytic, it simply means small. Hypochromic, it simply means, hypo here means low or reduced. Chromic is talking about hemoglobin. So hypochromic is low hemoglobin. So in microcytic hypochromic anemias, the MCHC values are always low. Alright? MCH values are also low in patients with thalassemia. Alright? And then an increase in MCH values can be found in microcytic pneumochromic anemias. Here, the cells are large, but hemoglobin content of the cell is normal. Alright? The next one is mean corpuscular volume. Mean corpuscular volume refers to the average volume of red cell in the blood. The average volume of red cell in the blood. This one helps us to know about the size of the red blood cell, if it's microcytic or macrocytic. That is, if the size is large or small. Alright? The unit for mean corpuscular volume is femtoliters. The normal range is between 87 plus or minus 5 femtoliter. Anyway, some authorities will give the normal range as 90 femtoliter. So anything that ranges from 87 to 90 femtoliter is a normal . Anything that ranges from 87 to 90 femtoliter is a normal value for the mean corpuscular volume. Very, very simple. So mathematically, the mean corpuscular volume is given as PCV over red blood cell count times 10. PCV over red blood cell count times 10. Question number 1. If Mr. Paul have a PCV of 46%, and his red cell count is 5. Find the mean corpuscular volume of Paul. Who has finished? Yes? PCV is 46 and red cell count is 5 million. Yes? What? 92. Okay. So his mean corpuscular Paul's mean corpuscular volume is 91, 92, FL. Is it normal? It's more normal. Huh? It's not. And Paul, are you normal? Yeah, normal. Okay. Paul is normal, please. Alright. Low mean corpuscular volume are found in microcytic anemia, particularly in iron deficiency and anemia of chronic diseases and thalassemia. Whereas, or however, a high mean corpuscular values can be found in microcytic anemia, marked reticulocytosis, and chronic alcoholism. Chronic alcoholism. Marked reticulocytosis, that is an increase in reticulocyte production, reticulocytosis, and in chronic alcoholism. So those of you who take alcohol excessively in this class, and you are denying that you never tasted beer, when you go and hide and take alcohol, and then you come in front of me pretending as if you have never tasted beer. You know, one funny thing you do is lying to your doctors, because there are so many ways to catch you. So there are people who take alcohol excessively, but they deny. The only thing I think is water. I don't drink. It's very easy to catch you. We'll just go and check your mean corpuscular value. If it's higher than normal, it means you're a chronic drunkard. Very simple. Okay. The mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration, that is number C. Mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration. It simply refers to the average concentration of hemoglobin per unit volume of red blood cell. Mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration is the average concentration of hemoglobin per unit volume of erythrocytes. It is expressed in percentage, and the normal value is 32 to 36%. Mathematically, the mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration is given as hemoglobin over PCV times 100. Alright? It is also given as hemoglobin, mean corpuscular hemoglobin per mean corpuscular volume times 100. Either ways. Yes? What is what? DL, deciliter. Gram, deciliter. Alright? Okay. Yes? What? normal value. Can't you copy from your neighbor? 32 to 36%. Alright. What are you doing? Mesoma. Good. If the hemoglobin concentration of mesoma is 14 gram per TL and the PCV is 45%. Find the mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration of mesoma. Yes, who has finished? I said her hemoglobin is what? 14. Her PCV is what? 45. Yes? Who has finished? Yes? 31 points. 31%. Okay. So her MCHC is 31%. Mesoma normal? Huh? Mesoma, are you normal? What is the normal value? 32 to 36. Ha. Mesoma. But now go and check yourself. Okay. A low MCHC values are found. Consider, are you the one stopping this man? They are found. Thank you. They are found in iron deficiency anemias and in conditions in which the red cells are microcytic and hypochromic, that is small in size with low hemoglobin concentration. It increases during phagocytosis. It increases during phagocytosis. What is phagocytosis? Okay. Alright. To summarize, blood indices. The table gives us a very good abstract or summary of red blood cell indices and cases in which they are normal or in cases in which they are low or decreased and in cases in which they are high or increased. Alright? So the N here stands for normal, D stands for decrease, and I stands for increase. Alright? So on this row, you can see anemia. Alright? And this is the mean corpuscular volume. This is mean corpuscular hemoglobin. And this is mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration. So what happens to these parameters when there is pneumocytic pneumochromic anemia. Alright, in pneumocytic pneumochromic anemia, the MCV and MCH and MCHC are all normal. Whereas in microcytic hypochromic anemia, there is a decrease in the blood indices parameters or blood parameters, that is MCV, MCH, and MCHC. When a person has macrocytic pneumochromic anemia, MCV increases, MCH increases, and MCHC is normal. Alright? Doctors use blood indices to determine the type of anemia someone is having. Alright? So that is one of the significance or clinical importance of red cell indices. Okay. Questions? Good. Are you tired? Are you hungry? Yes. Questions? We want to now dive into anemia proper. Anemia. Yes. Someone have questions? She asked if the anemia comprises of sickle cell anemia. Does it comprise of sickle cell anemia? Red blood cell indices. You can use it to determine any type of anemia. Alright? But that is what we want to do now. Anyways, for the red cell indices, it tells you, it gives you information about the size of the red blood cell and the hemoglobin content of the red blood cell. Someone who has sickle cell anemia, these parameters can also give doctors idea of what is going on in the blood cells of the patient and how to treat the patient. Okay, so they help in the diagnosis and treatment of anemia. That is just the essence of red blood cell indices. Okay, it can appear either pneumocytic pneumochromic anemia, or whether it's macrocytic hypochromic anemia or microcytic hyperchromic anemia. All these things can also help doctors to know the method in treating anemic patients. Not just sickle cell anemia. You can have anemia due to some other reasons. Pregnant women also have anemia due to pregnancy. You can have nutritional anemia. So the red cell parameters we have just discussed can help you to know what type of anemia you're having and the mode of treatment. Alright? But sickle cell anemia and thalassemia, they are hereditary kinds of anemia. And that is what we are going to treat in details under anemia. Because it's different from other kinds of anemia. The other type may be reversible, like anemia due to nutritional cause. You simply prescribe drug supplements or foods containing iron and other ingredients that can increase the blood volume and red blood cell count. It can be reversible. But for sickle cell, it is irreversible. It's something you'll have to live with for the rest of your life. And thalassemia. So these ones are anemia due to hereditary cause. Alright? So did you say you are hungry? You are hungry? Ah. Well, we have not even started the class. This is just the 12. Anemia.